Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this one we're going to be looking at the new battle plans, the General's Handbook for the new Age of Sigmar 4th edition. And let's see if Games Workshop have actually done a good job. Yes, so Games Workshop have dropped a new article just now, hot off the press. And it's all about battle packs, the battle plans, the General's Handbook in the new edition. And is it going to be any good? And what have they done to change it? Well, first things first is there are two ways of playing, sort of. Obviously, you've got Spearhead, Path to Glory, and Match Play. We're only really interested in Match Play because, let's be honest, no one's really going to be playing Path to Glory or Spearhead. So, in the core rulebook, you have the First Blood Battle Pack, which is a 4-turn game system that has a twist. If you play 40k, that will already sound familiar to you. And it has a relatively simple way of scoring. I'm not going to go massively into it because it's relatively not really going to be used that much unless it's going to be pickup games. So we're just going to go straight to the General's Handbook, which is what most people want to know about. So the General's Handbook will come with season rules, which alter how you approach building your army. They haven't really elaborated on this yet. And strategic decisions on the tabletop, which will be your battle tactics. This is going to be labelled the 2024-2025, so we're back to a year format, just like the last one, which is good because the 6-month format sucked arse and was really crap. But the good thing is it comes with 12 returning battle plans that we've seen since 2016. So some proper old school classic battle plans will be coming back. And the first one is Border War from 2016. A really good one. I actually quite enjoyed this one. So you've got a twist, which victory points are scored by each player from the controlling objectives are capped to a maximum of 6 per turn. Kind of good. You add 1 to the hit rolls for units in the underdog's army if they charged this turn and are contesting the objective wholly within an enemy territory. We'll have to see if they actually explain what the underdog's army actually is. It may well be if you've got less points or less auxiliaries being used, kind of like how they give you the CP. So for scoring, you score 1 victory point for holding your objective, 2 victory points for holding the 2 on the border, and then 5 objective points for holding the 1 in your enemy territory. And battle tactics now score 4, and it seems to be a trend from everything that they've said so far that battle tactics are 4 points, which is also a change from the last edition. As you can see, they've also brought in terrain packs, so we now, or TOs, are going to be able to sort of put out the table, and all TOs are going to be basically working off the sort of same format, which is kind of cool. Vice is another one from 2021. This was a really weird one where the objectives kind of moved around a lot. You started off in the outer corners and then it moved in, and then eventually you got the one in the center and it just turned into a massive mosh pit in the middle of the table. Really fun. Really fun if you've got a close combat army. If you're a gunline army like myself, not so fun, but it can be a giggle. You're basically scoring 2 points for an objective, another 2 points for scoring more, 2 points for scoring even more, and then 4 for a battle tactic. So pretty good. And then we have the season rules, which I don't think they've fully shown because it doesn't really go into everything, but the season rule. So what this is what we've got right now is we're currently using the wizards thing. So like wizards on foot gain bonuses to cast and get spells and dispels, and you've got access to some weird spells like Blizzard and Hoarfrost. This is basically what this is. So the season rule for this is Honor Guard. A wise general surrounds himself with trusted veterans, warriors whose battlefield exploits are renowned. So basically, in your regiment with your general, you'll get to choose one of your units to be your Honor Guard. And you pick a unit. You can pick a unit that's in reserve, and if you use this ability, you cannot use any of the other Honor Guard abilities. And the effects is subtract 1 from the attack characteristics of enemy units, melee weapons while they are in combat, with your general if both of the following are true. So your honor guard is within 6 inches, or wholly within 6 inches of your general, and the honor guard did not charge this turn. Cool, I guess. You're going to have to kind of pick a really good hardy unit to sort of support your general if he's going to be on foot. But we'll see how that pans out when we actually see the battle packs. And then obviously one of the cool things that they have actually said in the article is regarding how the General's Handbook is going to be rolling out. So it's going to be in the launch box. They want you to buy that big launch box. And it's going to be in a card format featuring season rules, battle tactics, battle plans, scoring cards, and in a handy format. And then a standalone release version will contain all of this alongside the core rules, cool, advanced rules, and the latest rules for endless spells, and a tournament organizer pack providing the guidance for event organizers. And then in the next article, we're going to be looking at battle tactics and exactly what they're going to entail. So they haven't really given us much information. They've kind of shown us roughly scoring. One of the things that they have said in regarding scoring is you're kind of capped to 10 points per turn. And then obviously over the course of the 5 turns, you can score a maximum of 50 points. This is apparently to help TOs in sort of running their events. I don't think Pete's ever had an issue with scoring. It's been relatively simple. I think that could get confused a little, could probably potentially confuse people with the cap of how many you can score per turn. I know when 40k kind of come out with it, initially it was a bit confusing, especially in 9th edition. It's a little bit better now in 10th. But there's definitely, obviously the double turn is going to play a big part into this, because if you do choose the double turn, you're not going to be able to score a battle tactic, which is 4 points you're going to be giving up in most cases. So yeah, it's going to be a big one, and the scoring is going to be definitely interesting. But that is Battle Plans. And definitely looking forward to the next article for the battle tactics, because battle tactics is something I'm not a big keen fan of in 3rd edition. The latest ones for the last year have been absolute shit, and the battle tactics in some of the books, especially the Cities of Sigmar, are absolutely shockingly bad. So it'll be nice to see what we're going to be getting. Hopefully they'll go back to the format of you take an objective, you run a unit, you charge a unit, that kind of thing. Eye for an eye was always one of my favourite. Kill the enemy general. They are really good, classic sort of battle tactics, and hopefully we'll go back to that. Cassie also agrees with me that we should be going back to those battle tactics. But that's the video. If you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, share, and do all that stuff. And you can hit the funny buttons at the bottom for the members and the Patreons if you want to give me any help that way. And I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye for now.